Hi, I'm Sharon Spangler. Welcome to this Council Connections. I'm here with Neoma Jardon, who represents Ward 5 of the City of Reno, and you're very involved with special events. And why do you think special events is such a good thing to be involved in order to spur our economy?
Well, the current special events that we have, which are many and diverse, have huge economic impacts to our region. And they not only offer great attributes for someone coming from out of town to come and visit our region, to see all the wonderful things we have to offer here in Reno, but also it improves the quality of life for our residents as well. You know, they love to come down and see a lot of our special events also. So special events are huge to the City of Reno.
You recently had an application process where people submitted an application, and I understand that the number of people that want to do special events here has really gone up.
It really has, which speaks to I think the history of the special events in our region and the interest in it and the diversity of even more special events coming to our town. So yeah, I was excited to see how many applicants we had.
Anything really interesting you can talk about?
You know, some of the newer ones, the color run, and some of the events that are geared towards fitness, healthy lifestyles, those are really interesting and exciting, and they really do showcase our region in a different manner than maybe some of our prior special events have.
Which is really great because that draws in more and more people. Do you do any kind of research that really goes out and figures out, are we adding more room nights? Is this an event that's bringing money into our economy?
You know, a lot of the big events in the past, and some of the legacy events, the Hot August Nights and those sorts of things, have had their own event promoters provide numbers and economic impact figures to us in the past. But what we did this last year is we rolled out, with partnership with the university, a new economic value tool that actually the Santa Crawl is the first event that we're using it for. And they have gone out and are actually finding out from a local business standpoint, from a room night standpoint, from a restaurant and bar sale standpoint, what are the overall economic impacts of some of these events. And they are in the process of calculating those numbers and getting that back to us, which I understand will be next month. But that will really help us understand, particularly some of the newer events, what value are they bringing from an economic standpoint to the City of Reno.
And then that will help you decide which events that you want to put some sort of support and sponsorship behind?
Yes, and that's always been something I think as the Special Events Committee has looked at, is without knowing the true economic numbers of a special event, it's difficult to evaluate how you want to support it moving forward. So having this tool, which will be modified for every special event, and we will start gathering these figures on every special event we have in the city, it will definitely give us more data to help determine our support levels going forward.
There must be a certain balance there, because obviously events like the Santa Crawl cost money because you've got to bring out more police protection, and this past year was great because the number of arrests went down dramatically because they changed the time for the picture, the big Santa picture under the arch, to what, 10 instead of midnight?
Yeah. You know, what we've rolled out this year also is the Special Events Task Force, which has brought in some 100+ event promoters to the table to talk to us about their events, what's involved with it, from an educational standpoint, from the city standpoint, what kind of support needs does something like the Santa Crawl merit, not only from the type of the event it is, but the size, so that we can better share information and gather the knowledge from a lot of the special event promoters to help us streamline our process, to make it more user-friendly, and to align the event with the support needs.
Before we wrap this up, is there anything else that you would like to add about special events?
Just one of the other really interesting things that the city is doing is partnering with TMCC to offer a class for any potential event promoters out there that want to get into this. You know, we've got the new Reno.gov website where there's tons of information on there about the special events in our region, how you can go about starting a special event. We've got great personnel to walk anybody through the process. But this class will offer more in-depth information with what's really involved with pulling off a successful special event in our region. So I think that's pretty special.
And that could lead to more entrepreneurs and more special events in our community.
Right. Absolutely.
That's great. Well, we appreciate your enthusiasm and all the hard work that you do as part of that committee.
Well, thank you. Thank you. It's very important, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
And thank you all for joining us.